Something super big has just happened. Trump's big, beautiful bill has just passed, has wild implications for the cryptocurrency space. We got Bitcoin news. We got Solana, Pangu, Ethereum, Say charts. Stick around. It's going to be a good time. Let's get straight into this news. So, first and foremost, the BBB. Trump's big, beautiful bill has passed. The race officially underway, says Farzad. The U.S. will need to grow GDP by an average of 4 to 7% per year for the next 10 years just to offset the spending in this bill. Oh, boy. That's 10 years of GDP growing 4 to 7%. Without it, the deficit and debt will continue to increase, which is probably what's going to happen. Last time the USA had 4% GDP growth was the year 2000. That's crazy, man. Right at the end of the dot-com bubble. Holy cow. Either the U.S. will have the greatest economic expansion in history, possible due to the AI robotics boom coming, or will continue to march towards certain bankruptcy. Also highly likely considering that the USA is $37 trillion in debt right now. It's no bueno, man. No bueno. Massive implications regardless. Huge spending bill. The money is going to get sloshed around like crazy. Fajao saying, so the big beautiful bill having passed, the debt ceiling will now be lifted by $5 trillion. The Treasury General account is at $367 billion currently, needs to be refilled to $850 billion, so $483 billion in bills to be issued. Money, again, just splashing everywhere. The RRP is at $214 billion currently, which means open market will need to absorb a huge amount of bills coming in. Feels manageable as we find, tons of demand. Crazy stuff, guys. The Fed just injected $11 billion into the overnight repo market for the first time in 5 years. I remember the last time. Were you here for that? Sounds really nerdy. So this is some nerdy bullshit. The Fed's injecting money into the overnight repo markets. Yeah. Last time that happened, earthquake. Last time that happened was back during the crazy times, right? And here's the thing. When they started doing the overnight repo injections, guess what happened afterwards? The greatest bull run of our lifetimes. Not saying history is going to repeat here, but as Joshua says, liquidity is getting tight. Rates are definitely too high. Markets are showing early signs of breaking. The stress is here, and you know what they do when there's stress in the markets? They print money, lots of it. Now, this is all in theory good. The big beautiful bill is going to just splash all kinds of liquidity around the system, let's say. Trump, though, just, for our Friday surprise, likely to start reforming countries' U.S. tariffs on Friday. Always on a Friday, Donald. And it'll be after markets close, I'm sure. 4:10 p.m. Here we go. Everyone can panic for the whole weekend. And of course, because liquidity is locked in stock markets because they're closed over the weekend, you know what gets to absorb the bullshit? Crypto, man. Anyway, we'll see how this weekend plays out. Currently, Bitcoin has made an attempt to get over this line right here. Still sitting above it. Daily candle is not closed below. We have 11 hours to go for today's candle to close. A lot of things can happen in that time, including Trump spooking the heck out of the market. Let's watch to see how things play out, if we can maintain a bit of strength here in face of the uncertainty around the tariff news. I mean, gosh, are we still doing the tariff thing, guys? Has the market not chilled out about this yet? Like, seriously. The biggest deals are being made. China, the EU, a lot of other big deals are being made. India's probably coming soon. They've definitely been having that conversation. Vietnam, a few other countries. Yeah, Canada, Japan, America's going to be fine without them. Or just, tariffing the heck out of them. But we'll see how it goes. Regardless, expect a bit of uncertainty in the market. Hopefully, that we can maintain this line throughout the weekend, even if we have some wicks down under. If we quickly recover, I think that's all good personally. Kyle's saying if Bitcoin reaches $113,000, $5 billion in short positions are liquidated. That is rocket fuel, by the way, to get us up to 120K. Just FYI. Those kind of liquidations are very strong, powerful fuel. $113,000, though, tantalizingly close. Gosh darn it. To get to $113,000, the price of Bitcoin just needs to go up just a little bit. Oh, man. 4%. It's crazy to think about that, isn't it? We just need to go up 4% to get to $113,000 in new all-time highs. Come on, Bitcoin. I know you're an old man. We can still get it up, buddy. Okay. Check this out. Kashif shared this. Bitcoin holders, whales sold more than 500,000 Bitcoin, worth $50 billion last year. At the same time, institutions bought around 900,000 Bitcoin. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter who's selling. The demand is outstripping the ability of new supply to come into the market. These old whales and stuff like that, they're just exchanging their Bitcoins, going from one hand to another. Okay, now some of these guys have had some epic holds, and we got a story on that in just a second here. But it's like Tom Lee said in his interview the other day, the reason Bitcoin's price has not shot up higher is because you keep getting these old whales waking up and going, you know what? Been holding that $100. I'm going to take $100,000. I'm going to take the 1,000x return here or whatever and just go live my life with my $1 billion. Crazy stuff, man. Really, really crazy stuff here for Bitcoin, but the demand is absolutely there, and it's absolutely epic from the ETFs to the corporations and everything going on right now. Do not fade this, okay? Now, here's the legend. Check this guy. This dude bought 10,000 Bitcoin for $7,800 in 2011, and he just exited. Well, he sent to an exchange, let's say. We don't know for certain if he sold. Likely, though. $1.1 billion profit. That ain't bad for holding her 14 years. I mean, shit. The thing is, Bitcoin doesn't do that now. You're not anybody buying Bitcoin today. You're not going to put $700-800 in and get $1 billion back out. It's just mathematically not going to work like that. Okay. Best case scenario is the Bitcoin can still 100x from here to $10 million. It's going to take decades, right? So you can turn your $7,800 into $780,000. That ain't bad, is it? But it ain't $1 billion. Damn, dog. Damn. Hey, guys, for trading these cryptocurrency markets, I know you're trading these cryptocurrency markets. You want a great place to trade. That place is BitUnix. Guys, no KYC, no VPN. All you have to do is sign up using the link down below. You're getting some exclusive bonuses as well. I'll talk about those in just a second here. But you can just come over here, long the rip, short the dips. They got all the big coins, and you can just trade from anywhere in the world. Doesn't matter where you are. You can use BitUnix to trade, okay? Now, the deal is right now, if you deposit $1,000, you're getting $200 back. If you deposit $2,000, then you put $400 cash money back in your account. That's an insane deposit bonus. Plus, you can get up to $9,000. It said $9,000 in trading bonuses. The more you trade, the more, again, cash comes back into your account. Crazy, crazy stuff here. Limited time offer. Link down below, right here, just under me. Go check it out. You'll love it. I'm doing most of my trading over there, so hop on board the BitUnix train, guys. So, continuing. I love this meme. This is great. Yes, Butter, we know we're coming. The pump is over, says the mid-curver. The wizards and the left curvers. They're coming. They're coming. They're coming, guys. Yes, they are. It's only a matter of time. It's only a matter of time. Anybody who's telling you there will never be altcoin pumps or that retail's never going to come back into crypto and blah, 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 blah. No, they don't. It's always going to be the same. Markets have their rhythms and rhymes. And the fact that we saw a big retail pump in November, December means they're going to come back. They're going to come back. And they'll buy the top on all of our coins. You just have to be patient. It's hard, though. It's been a pretty rough hold. Check this one out from Tech Dev. The altcoin spring has been coiling for 48 months. There really isn't a comparable period. Look at this. This is absolute insanity, man. So this is total crypto market excluding Bitcoin and Ethereum. Look at this uptrend. Look at this uptrend. Look at this. Look at this right here. Gosh darn it, guys. Multi-year trend here. When this breaks out, oh, we're going so much higher. The parabolic phase of the market could be coming sooner than people think. And it's going to catch a lot of people off guard because a lot of people have given up. Nihilism has run rampant in crypto. People have lost a lot of money. Sentiment's been very, very low, especially for altcoins. We're at the bottom of the altcoin season index, which, contrarian bet here is that, well, guess what? That index picks up and altcoins start making money again at some point, and that's in the future. Solana still trading within its channel here, by the way. Currently retesting the 20-day EMA. Let's hope that it holds above 149. Not a bad risk-reward spot. Currently sitting on the 50-day EMA. Bids at, let's say, 149. Probably not bad for a long position. You want to see it hold within this uptrend, though. I think if we start closing under the 20-day EMA, short term, could see a bit of price turbulence. Let's call it come in here for Solana. ETFs are coming potentially any day. Could be a few weeks before those come out, but a lot of analysts are saying that likely in July we're going to see those happen, okay? So based on that, currently sitting at critical EMAs. Again, not a bad risk-reward spot to get in here, but watch for the uptrend to hold, okay? Pangu, I'm liking a look at Pangu right now. Now, to be clear, I'm not long on Pangu at this particular spot. Now, I do have a big spot bag of Pangu, but my long order is actually slightly higher at 0.017 cents, going trigger long from there, up to 0.022 cents, which of course you can see if you're zoomed back in time here was a very critical area of price support back here before the support was lost and the price just crashed horrifically. Those are good times. Anyway, very interesting. I think right now for Pangu, a lot of people are talking about this. A lot of attention and hype building around Pangu. The tricky part is, though, you might be tempted, I'm just going to blast in here. You gotta wait. You gotta wait for the breakout to happen. And maybe my trigger order is even slightly too triggery, let's say. But you gotta wait for the breakout to happen, which is going to be above this line, okay? Below the line, you're just longing into resistance. Now, if we get rejected here, watch for picking this up down at this trend line or even the 50 or 20-day EMA, approximately around 0.0125 cents, somewhere right in that area. Could be a good spot to catch a pullback here, which wouldn't be surprising to see either, in my opinion. Huge inflows for Ethereum. People do like the ETH coin. Look at this. $148 million yesterday. Happy 4th of July to everybody in the USA because there's no trading today. It's America Day, man. It's a day for America. Happy Firework Day. Enjoy it. So, big inflows this week, actually. Almost around $200 million. A little bit over $200 million, actually, in inflows this week for Ethereum ETFs. Now, Bitcoin had around 800 million, I think. So, very interesting to see those kind of numbers here for Ethereum ETFs because by market cap percentage, that's actually a bigger move for ETH percentage-wise compared to Bitcoin. Again, we've seen this happen. So it's very interesting. ETH currently putting in a higher low over in this area. I would not be surprised to see retests down here of the 20 or 200-day EMA. It's around 2,470, 80, right in that area right here. Critical point, okay? This is, of course, the major support zone we've been in for ages. This is support right here. You don't want to see the price closing below this. If you do, short it back down to $2,100. As long as the price maintains above this critical line right here, it's fine. We watch for the breakout at $2,700. Blast beyond that, this thing's going to reprice to $3,000, maybe even $3,300 real fast. Okay, that's an insane consolidation zone right here for ETH. And then right now, no trade in my opinion. There's a trade if it comes back down here. There's a trade if it breaks out here. Okay, that's what I'm watching right now. Sigil from Alt Crypto Gems with this update. SEI has been approved by the Japanese Financial Services Agency, Japan's SEC. Token listings in Japan are unique that the government mostly decides. The approval is required for listing on any regulated exchange. Okay? Back when XRP got approved, Solana surged. So, the Japanese, a nation of avowed crypto lovers, has just got access to SEI coins. Now, the price has not really rallied off of that yet. As you can see here currently, price is looking a little bit lame at the moment. Currently sitting at the 200-day EMA, which ideally want to see the price continue to close above. I wouldn't be shocked by a retest down here around 23 cents at the 50-day EMA, especially with the MACD kind of rolling over momentum, fizzling out after that big Wyoming stablecoin news that came out. So let's see how that goes. But so far, so good, let's say. If we get a retest back here at 23 cents, it's fine. That just ends up being a higher low, okay? However, one thing I don't love on the chart right now is that this uptrend line here has now been broken, which makes a retest down here at the 50-day EMA at 23 cents, probably increasingly likely. But watch for the support to hold here at the 200-day EMA around 26 cents. If Bitcoin pulls back over tariff fears over the weekend, this probably pulls back as well, especially with that looming MACD bearish crossover, which doesn't mean that SEI is done and dusted, but short term, the pump may be over, maybe looking to put in a higher low. Okay, that's it, guys. You're awesome. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you back in the next one. Peace.